All right, welcome back to the Pepe family. Shout out to you guys, for showing tremendous amount of love day in, day out. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at what's happening with Pepe's price right now, and of course, what we could be expecting going into the weekend. Today has been a very exciting day for the broader market. Specifically utility projects. You guys are looking at utility projects absolutely sending right now. Look at ADA, look at XRP, look at XLM, HBAR, ICP. You guys get the idea. But you're seeing meme coins kind of lagging. Of course, Dogecoin is up right now, but majority of the meme coins right now are seeing a little bit of a retracement against some of these other altcoins, specifically the utility projects. And we're seeing a little bit of a pattern playing out. Some days you see the meme coins popping off. Some days you're seeing the utility projects popping off. And this is the bull cycle, guys. And a lot of excitement, a lot of profits being shifted back and forth. But let's take a look at what is happening with Pepe right now. Before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price is currently sitting at 2029. Still about 4 zeros in front of the price, but clearly we're down about 2.7% in USD, about 3.5% in Bitcoin comparative, and about 1% in Ethereum. But market cap is holding really good despite a little bit of retracement, 8.5 billion to be exact, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $4.7 billion. Not bad at all. Yeah, let's take a closer look and really understand what's happening with Pepe. But before we do that, let's take a look at the holder count. 324,189 holders. Day in, day out, the holder count is growing. We know about that. This is not something new to us, and I think it's going to continue to grow into the upcoming year. But obviously, there's going to come a time where the bull market is going to come to an end. I think we're going to see a shakeout sometime next year, but I do believe overall 2025 should be a bullish year, especially if we start seeing massive amounts of ETFs and big institutional interest coming in, more big developments coming out for crypto companies. I think that can thrive the industry a little bit even more than a lot of people are expecting. But if you're looking at Bitcoin dominance, we know the importance of the Bitcoin dominance index. At this point, anyone on this channel does not need no introduction, or does not even need to know that Crypto ZX loves the Bitcoin dominance index. And we know that the dominance index yesterday went up to a new yearly high, but since then it has been pulling down. And in return, Bitcoin, it's not like Bitcoin is seeing major, pullbacks. Bitcoin is holding really, really strong, pretty much at the neckline of its key resistance of its all-time high. So, Bitcoin is holding really good. And if dominance falls in that case, guess what's going to happen to the altcoins? Altcoins are going to move. And that's exactly what you're seeing happening. A lot of altcoins, specifically, utility projects are, making history, retesting some levels we haven't seen since the last 3 years. ADA broke out today. Of course, XRP broke out yesterday. XLM, HBAR making its way up towards the upside. A lot of excitement within the crypto space, especially to the people that have been accumulating some of these coins over the course of the last, few months while no one was really touching it. But, going back to our good old friend Pepe, I know a lot of people just want to see that explosive all-time high retest, but you need to understand how this market works, how, this market tends to move. If you're looking at the overall meme coin market right now, believe it or not, majority of the meme coins are actually down right now. Look at this. We can go all the way, and of course people are going to come out and say, what about this Dolo coin? That's actually crazy, guys. And Cheems, people are going to come and point out these coins, but you need to remember, these guys are small market cap coins. These are small market cap coins. We're talking about the third largest meme coin, and that is down about 2.87%. But remember what it was doing over the course of the last few weeks. It was outpacing even the likes of Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. And yet, even though Shiba Inu is up right now, a lot of people are going to come out and say, Shiba Inu is up 2.5%, Crypto ZX. But what if I told you, look at the 24-hour trading volume difference between the two? Even though Pepe is seeing a retracement, it has more volume for itself. Tells you everything you need to know in terms of interest. And, as you guys know, I'm pretty much, sticking with my overall take. I think we're going to see that flipping happening, way sooner than a lot of people think. But let's take a closer look at the price of Pepe now. So, Pepe has been consolidating really strong, to be quite frank with, which a lot of people will not see. But Pepe did make its way up to the 2182 zone, which is very nice to see, of course. But obviously, we haven't popped out towards a new all-time high. But let's shift to the hourly time frame and look at this beautiful sideways momentum. And I know people are getting tired, and believe it or not, there are a lot of people that are getting tired of this sideways momentum. But that's part of the game, guys. It's part of the game. If you cannot accept that fact, then I think crypto might not be the best for you, because nothing is going to go up straight forever. There's certain times where certain projects move, certain narratives move. And right now, utility narrative is definitely layer 1, layer 2 narrative is pretty much going crazy right now, and it's long overdue. People thought that was never going to happen, and here we are making history. And I think a lot of people are going to be left speechless once some of these utility projects break towards all-time highs. If you're looking at Pepe right now, nice consolidation. You could pretty much see still consolidating, finding a beautiful ground for itself before heading towards new all-time high. Speaking about all-time high, we know the confirmation is still around the 23-ish or 2350-ish zone. If we're able to pop out of that key resistance, I think we could actually set a new all-time high for Pepe quite fast. The volume speaks for itself, the rank speaks for itself, the market valuation speaks for itself, and I think we're going to see more excitement in Pepe. Even though you're seeing some sideways momentum, this is where your patience is being retested. Speaking about patience, when we saw that pullback down to the 1835 zone, the amount of negative comments that were coming around that range was just insane, and you just saw Pepe making its way up to 15% right after that. And you need to understand how this market works, how the structure is looking. And so far, in terms of the structure itself, this is looking really nice. Exactly what you want to be seeing when a project hits an all-time high. So I like what I'm seeing. Of course, one thing we cannot be ignoring is a lot of meme coins right now are lagging behind, the broader market, especially the utility projects. So you're kind of seeing a little bit of a shift happening, and a correlation, a little bit of a negative correlation playing out. But I do believe if Bitcoin dominance pulls down more this weekend, and Bitcoin stays here stagnant or starts heading towards $100,000, I think we could start seeing the market popping off over the weekend. So as far as Pepe is concerned, looking great, to be quite frank with you. In terms of liquidity, it's not an issue. In terms of hype factor, it has pretty much it has everything for itself to succeed and do what Shiba Inu did last cycle. And if you already are forgetting what Pepe has been able to obtain over the course of the last 1 year, 1.5 year, I'm sure you guys are probably forgetting that. Let's kind of go back down memory lane just for a second. So let's just say you were accumulating Pepe back in October of last year. Okay, last year October. You are up right now 23x. And of course, some people are going to come out and say crypto ZX, but what about, the prices when it was lower than $100 million market cap? Well, those were early days, like literally at the beginning of its existence. Let's kind of chart that out as well. So, back then, in April, shout out to anyone that's been here since then. If you picked up Pepe at that specific price point, number one, I'm extremely jealous of you. And number two, you probably are, rolling in profits right now, because look at this. Pepe is up 71x, and even these numbers are all not completely accurate. The early comers that got in Pepe completely early on are up thousands of percent. So it's definitely a project that has, pulled significant gains. Even in the last year when the market valuation wasn't too low either, still made massive moves. So, people that are thinking that, Pepe hasn't done anything, I really hope you guys are looking at it from a different lens. But I'm loving the way it's holding right now, and I'm anticipating that, we will retest all-time highs in the upcoming days. But with that said, if you are over invested, if you're looking at your portfolio and you're asking yourself, hold on, this is too much that I cannot afford to lose, and guess what? You're making the biggest mistake ever. You want to obviously do your due diligence, research, invest what you can afford to lose, and that way you have that peace of mind. And even if the money obviously you lose, you're not kicking yourself. But if you're overly invested, guys, don't listen to anyone. I repeat, don't listen to anyone out there saying, hold on to this point, blah blah blah. Take those profits. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Cannot stress this enough. But love the way Pepe is holding. I'm very optimistic. We do see some fireworks, but at the end of the day, time is a huge factor, as I've been stating pretty much since early this year. Love you all. See you all tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.